Mm. All right, I ain't got much time, so without further ado, let's get right to. And I came across an interesting post. Um, and I know a lot of people. I mean, I can't even believe the damn show still comes on. But Love and Hip Hop. They're known from Love and Hip Hop, and I mean, it's been going on so long now that I suppose I don't know, the characters, actors, or whatever, artists, whatever you want to call them, they somehow, I guess, bounce around shows now, and it's really gotten far. I stopped watching a long time ago, but you have Yandy Smith, and she's married to Mendeeces, and they have a daughter, which I was, which I believe, I don't know if she was adopted or it's Yandy's daughter, but anyways, either way, it's not his daughter biologically. And I came up on an interesting post that kind of touches on this. Okay, and leave shout out to Infinity Aiko. And Tuesday Wilson, she had posted about this, and she said, "This whole situation is what goes on inside households now, and it's been going on for ages. Mothers putting their daughters out for the sake of her peace with her man. I feel like Mendeeces just didn't want her there. How he feels is how some men feel when the kids that's in the home are not biologically theirs. The woman looked for a justifiable excuse to put her daughter out so that she could cover the truth." And I don't know, I guess that's a take. Maybe I guess that's a take on the situation. Um, but just the way I interpret it is it could be kind of read as if like it's condemning, maybe more so the mentality that Mendeces have, simply just not wanting the daughter, her daughter, Yandy's daughter, in the house. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. There's also another case where this is an adult woman. And I know in the Black community and how we are about putting our children out by a certain age, that takes on a whole nother conversation. But just focusing on the whole thing with the man not wanting the biological children around, it's, I don't know, I know this is a real double standard, and I know, like, if anybody watches my videos, they can notice I'm gonna speak out on double standards a lot when it comes to men and women and how we relate to each other and how we relate in society. That for some reason, we've come to a point in society where men are just expected to come in and take on all of a female's baggage. And that's including kids. And kids aren't just, it seems like females look at children as just accessories in a sense. And The line she said, I feel like Mendeeces just didn't want her there. He probably didn't. And to that, in that aspect, even though we all have different opinions, so what? I don't think, I think we got to get to a point to where men can fairly oppose things that we've just, I don't know, culturally have dumped on men for ages. Most men in reality don't want anything to do with your damn kids. That's your life before, and I don't know, it's baggage. It's a lot to come in and have to deal with a woman with multiple kids or even one kid, especially if they don't have a good co-parenting relationship with that child's father. Oh man, then you're pretty much coming in and filling a role that, or or taking care of a situation that you didn't create. You're essentially paying another man's bill. You're doing another kid's homework. That's just what the hell it is. And I noticed that, like, sorry, when we hear men, kind of like speak like this, or it seems that they have this feeling. It seems kind of be more of like shame on him. How could you not accept her kids? I'm like, yo, the guy that you made them with isn't even accepting them. Fuck, you putting all this pressure on me for to take it up a tier from the guy that you had the baby with. Like, come on, make it make sense. Um, yeah, and that was like the biggest part that I just wanted to focus in on that, because all the time, ask women if they want to date men with kids, and look at the how women can, with their chest out, say, "Nah, I don't want no dude with kids. Nah, I ain't doing it. I can't do it." And I've heard it as a single father. The fact that I actually raised all three of my kids, that shit is like a turnoff to women in my experience. Sorry, but that's just what I've experienced. Females ain't having it, and they can say it openly and bluntly, no shame. We don't ask them why they don't. How could you not accept a man's kids? Nope, they come right in more times than not. They're mean to your damn kids. They're dismissive. And for the most part, from what I've seen, females make terrible stepmothers. They're just not good at it. All the motels and Disney stories and stuff is always the wicked, evil stepmother. Fucking terrible at it. It is based on damn reality. Women are in no shape or form trying to be stepmothers, but they want you to come in and take care of all one, two, three, four, five, even up to 17, like a story that I had seen yesterday. They want men to come in and automatically be ready to play a role. And that's just a huge bias. Why can't a man be like, yo, like, I don't, God damn it, like, what's up? You know, do things out the way. Every man that comes into your life shouldn't just be dumped on with the baggage that you done spent your whole life creating before you got with the new guy. It just doesn't make, it's not fair. We're always talking about fairness and equality, and this is why I'm always saying women don't really want equality, because if you want it, then we can really talk about it. We like, this is, it's just a way more higher standard on men in every situation. One sec. The second part of this is the part which I guess it kind of condemns Yandy for putting out her, putting her daughter out for the sake of her peace. And on, I've kind of been torn on things, involving this to where, mothers leaving their kids or doing what they need to for their peace, given my situation. But, and this is just thinking overall in fairness, regardless of what you think, all that, oh, well, how can a mother, you know, put all that shit aside? And I think in life, you know, either when you have a situation or, your kids are grown or they should be, you know, you're doing your job by a certain age, or you have two parents. Like, this is stuff that you got to consider when having children and then moving on to a new situation. You have to figure out how to navigate and do different things, or maybe do things differently, or explore different options for happiness, or for your happiness, and even also for the kids' happiness. Because ultimately, when people aren't happy, they're really not good to anybody. I know me as a kid, I would rather be in a different situation than just be around my unhappy ass mom by some sort of society statute or something, or some sort of code that we should just have, when ultimately her unhappiness is just gonna fucking drag me down. And we see that shit often in society, where children often pay when their moms, especially when their moms is unhappy. So I don't know. I think it's multiple ways you can look at it, but this is the thing. And women now, they move so independently of their men. It's unfathomable. Like, they cling to these children, and people are, people are saying, like, like, how could she trying to hide the truth, like he just don't want her there. And he's like, this is her husband. And a lot of you thump the Bible, or you somehow straddle the fence or line with the Bible, and you're supposed to cling to your husband, not dedicate your life to raising kids through adulthood, even. But yeah, I don't know. That's just something to think about. I mean, I know social media, they take everything and they ramp it up, and we're such in a different mind space in society where we're quick to feel sorry for the person with the child title, regardless of the details. Like, we just automatically go there. And, like, no. But what I know, this is a grown kid. I could be wrong. I'll probably look more into it. Hopefully, somebody can correct me. But yeah, that's just kind of my take on it. Like, everybody calm the fuck down. Like, not, you know. But yeah, let me know what you think. Probably be on later. Um, Remember, likes and subscriptions, they're absolutely free. Cost you nothing. And yeah, so I'll talk to y'all later.